What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So, Samsung Galaxy S25. I've been using it for the past 72 hours, and I don't think there's really anything too exciting about this phone because it's very similar to the S24 in pretty much all departments. And I want to start things off with design. I do appreciate the navy color. I think Samsung actually did a phenomenal job with the colors they chose this year with the S25 series, and this S25 in navy is no exception. Absolutely love it. But other than that, I mean, forget the color. The main design difference is the camera rings, and apparently those are removable too. I will not be doing that, but they are removable. Everything else about the phone is pretty much identical to the Galaxy S24, especially in terms of design. Now, it still does have that 6.2-inch display, full HD, 120 Hz, so it's still buttery smooth, and the display quality itself is great. Samsung panels are awesome. It doesn't have Gorilla Glass Armor 2 like the S25 Ultra. It has Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on both the front and the back, which is still pretty good. IP68 rating, so it's not too bad. It's fairly light. It weighs about 162 grams. I guess this size, this form factor, 6.1, 6.2-inch screen size phones are now the new quote-unquote compact phones, and it's easily a one-hand usable phone, so that's not any issues right there. But yeah, if you have the S24 or S23 even, and you pick up the S25, like, you're not really going to notice a huge change. So I just wanted to put that out there. And yeah, that's obviously, that was to be expected. That's nothing that's very surprising. The performance is, I don't know, day-to-day performance has been very similar to the S24. I don't run any of those Geek benchmark scores or anything like that. So if you're here for that, that's not me. But you know, it's been about the same. No stutters, no lags, no hiccups. And I've had that with the S24. It's been a phenomenal phone. This is also really good. Now, there is 12 gigs of RAM here with the S25 as base standard. The S24 has 8 gigs of RAM. So I think over time, we'll see that, you know, come into fruition and see how well it, you know, makes a difference. But just in my past 72 hours, nothing really too huge of a difference. I do appreciate One UI 7, but again, I have the beta on the S24, so using this isn't really too much of like a, again, difference or anything new. Now, right here at the bottom, there usually is that now brief section, and I've been using it on both the S25 and the S25 Ultra, so that's something I do appreciate. I haven't really gotten into the whole new AI features with the Galaxy S25, but I do want to point out that apparently this is only free until the end of the year, and then Samsung is going to start putting like a payment or subscription plan, whatever it may be, for the AI features. So I don't know how I feel about that, but if that's the case, well, we'll see what happens by the end of the year. But as of right now, like, my initial thoughts about that, I'm not too excited, but again, we'll see how well that pans out. But yeah, everything else, performance, software, very similar to the Galaxy S24, but over time we'll see how it performs in the next week, in the next month, and coming months of that sort. The cameras, really good cameras. Again, nothing too major or too surprising. It's everything to expect from a Samsung camera setup. It's great that, you know, you pay $799 and you get a triple camera setup, whereas iPhone, you pay $799 in some cases if you get unlocked here in the US, $829, and you get a dual camera setup. So I do appreciate the cameras here. 50 megapixel OIS, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 10 megapixel 3x telephoto, and then a 12 megapixel front camera. I don't really use the front cameras on my phones that often anyway, so it doesn't really matter for me. But yeah, the results are pretty good, as to be expected from a Samsung device. Now, the battery has been actually very good. A little bit better than the S24. Again, I think I have to kind of try this out long term and see how well it performs, because the phone is still learning how I use it throughout the day, so we'll see how it performs long term. But so far it's been easily getting me like 5 hours of screen on time. It still has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, still has 25 watts of wire charging, which I'm not happy about. So Samsung, come on, we gotta add faster charging. We gotta add faster charging, please, with the Galaxy S26. And look, I've tested lots of phones, and I know phones that have faster wire charging. Please put faster wire charging. It just makes a huge difference. It just makes, I don't know, having faster wire charging makes it more productive for me because I don't need to worry about charging my phone and putting it in charge beforehand and make sure I have enough charge like that. It's just better to have faster wire charging. That's just my opinion. You may agree, you may disagree. It also has 15 watts of wireless charging. So again, that could be a little bit faster, but again, we'll see. Now the price, $799, hasn't changed here in the US. $799 for 128 gigs, and then 256 gigs will get you for $859, and there's no 512 gig with the S25, so just do keep that in mind. There are stellar deals. I got this for around like $450-ish by trading in the Galaxy S24, and there are really good pre-order deals right now, but I would recommend picking this up at a deal about a month or two later when the deals start to really kick in, whether it's through Samsung themselves directly or whether it's through carrier deals. But so far, the phone has been good, very, very similar to my experience on the S24, which was also very good. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to Superman that like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot. It will help push my content out to more people. We are getting super close to my goal here on 2025 for this channel. For 60,000 subscribers, we just passed 45,000. So thank you all so much for tuning in, for supporting. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, there's lots of videos, lots of content coming here, long form, short form, on like TikTok, on Instagram, on X. So definitely be sure to follow it. The support has been awesome. Thank you all so much. You guys make these videos become a reality. You guys give me the opportunity and the chance to review, talk about these amazing devices, and I get to do this full time. So thank you all so much, and cheers to the next couple months and the next year. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.